And you have to watch out what you learn on the internet too. I just like to point out that, if I talk to my doctor and say, hey, I Googled my symptoms, they start to roll their eyes. I do the exact same thing. Well, I read on Google, or my favorite one is, well, somebody else in my industry told me this. Yeah.
So how do you, so
you need to ask the expert,
and it's in everything, right? I mean, I tell people, like I was actually thinking about this on my run this morning when it was freezing cold, raining, windy, and I had to do sprints. I say that because these are the things I was thinking about. I was like, and I lost my train of thought. No. But it's like, how do you find out who like you trust in those kind of situations when you don't necessarily like, oh, my dog is having this symptom. Do I just Google it? Who of those people do I trust? Right. Misty, you just did this thing on LinkedIn that said, here's what you do in this situation. How do I trust you? Right? Like, who is the person that you should listen to, and how much do you actually have to consume before you can make a decision? Because there's so much content out there. This is a piece of content, right? Hopefully you listen to all of it, right? Hopefully you do everything that we want you to do. But like, how do you trust us? How do we trust you? It's hard.
It is. And when you come up with that answer, let me know. But I will tell you that, we spend a lot of our time cleaning up after other professionals. And I think I have the bravest clients in the world, not just because of COVID, but because by the time they've come to us, they have actually gone through 2 or 3 people that took their money and then left them with junk. And yet they still tried again to find another person to trust. So I see what you're saying, but people are incredibly resilient and they'll just keep trying until they find the one that's going to work for them.
I think the answer I have for you, it's right here. I don't know. I mean, it's my book. No, I mean, I think the answer, it is hard, right? And I think it's a plethora of different things. I think does that person seem to know what they're talking about? Do they talk about it in a way that's easy for me to consume? Do they have some sort of testimonials from those things? Do people seem to resonate with them when I see them online, in person? I mean, are they emailing me from a Yahoo account, from an AOL.com account? Like all those things I think compound together to say, I think that I should maybe fill out their contact us form and see if they can help me in that kind of setting.
And second opinions are never a bad thing either. Sure. I know a lot of people who don't use me as a CPA will sometimes call me and pay for a little bit of my time just to say, hey, my CPA told me this, but I'm not feeling right about it. And I'll let them know whether or not their CPA is correct, or if I disagree with the CPA in any way, I'll provide them with the documentation backing up the way I feel why I feel the way I do, so on and so forth. So I think, especially when you're coming with your professional services, financial planners, CPAs, those kinds of people who are dealing with things that are very, very sensitive, a second opinion every now and then never hurts.